last week. 110 all-purpose yards, 73 of which came on kickoff return. Santos boots it into the end zone, and Irvin is going to play it. Crosses the 10, maybe yards, and really settled in after throwing that pick on their opening possession. This is in his team debut ever. On 2nd and 9, Texans come from behind win over the Chargers. Osweiler on 3rd and 7 from the gun, slinging it over the middle, and it is caught. That is not to mention the touchdown on that long screen pass, catch and run. This is Miller showing some burst. Crosses the 40, taking on tacklers. Coordinator will set up Osweiler out of the gun. Play action, he's going to take a shot. Up the seam, he's got Fuller, and he makes the catch.
Of Brock Osweiler. Look, he beats Peters. Peters gets turned around, and he's not able to get back to defend on the play. And look at Fuller. He nearly dropped it. He was so wide open. Barry can't get over in time.
Against Peters, you see the play clock down to 1. Quick strike, end zone near. Braxton Miller in motion. This is Lamar Miller, just outside the 2. Osweiler. Pocket collapses, short throw, and it is intercepted. It's Peters for Kansas City.
Was able to steal it away from Brock Osweiler to come away with an interception.
On the field for the first time. 1st and 10 from just inside their own 20. Smith, quick strike, far side. 5-yard pass play to Kelsey, sets up a 2nd and 5. Smith delivers quick in motion, sets up at the top of your picture. On 1st and 10 from the 28. Smith, pocket starts to collapse and completes 10 from their own 40. Kyle Davis onto the field as Smith's pass is really the first time in his career. And he looked awfully good doing it on 2nd and 10. Chiefs. High snap through the hands of Smith. It's still loose, and Watt has recovered for the Texans.
And watch as the snap sails high over the head of Alex Smith. He has one opportunity to get it off the first hop. And then J.J. Watt just swats him aside. Said, that ball belongs to me. J.J. Watt scoops it up.
Pass interference, defense number 22. If penalties decline, result of the play is a touchdown.
Up assignment, one-on-one against Hopkins. Look at the stutter step and go. Swims over the top, stays in bounds to make that catch before Parker can come over and knock him out of bounds and still get into the end zone. Incredible play. A lot happening there.
Alex Smith and Kansas City muffing the snap. And then Osweiler making quick work of that Kansas City defense. Houston in front.
With an interception as well, and so he's going to have to continue to make big plays. More importantly, he can't give up big plays to the opposing offense.
This is Niall Davis at that opening kickoff that he returned for a touchdown. Drive begins just inside the 30. This is Spencer Ware. Regular season weeks, got 14 of them, and what has been an incredible run on 2nd and 8 once again. This one could be against the Texans, could be a free play for Smith, and that pass is intercepted.
Offside, defense, number 55, 5-yard penalty, and will remain 3rd down. The other, sportsmanlike conduct, defense number 24, this penalty has been refused. Repeat, 3rd down.
It was Merciless who came across prematurely. And to make matters worse, on a play that will not count, excessive celebration on that.
Green to Kelsey.
Smith. Incomplete. He became the first Texans cornerback to record a sack, amazingly, since 2006. This is Erler and DeAndre Hopkins. Osweiler and company back onto the field. 1st and 10. Lamar Miller. Plenty of open real estate. 1st down run and more. There is
holding, offense number 87.
There's a tough spot for them here after the penalty. 1st and 17 from just outside of 5. Osweiler goes far side. It's bobbled and caught here. Scary to think just how much better Hopkins can be as they have some options now around it. Osweiler again going down the field, this time
playing with your back to the quarterback.
On Griffin, the tight end, in motion. This is 3rd and 11, just trying to pick up some positive yardage.
Ball very well on those last 2 drives.
We mentioned Justin Houston. What a punt here by Leckler. As Tyreek Hill, the rookie, will field it. Trying to turn the corner. This kid is a speed demon. Showing a little twitch. Andy Goldberg, our director here at NRG Stadium. Chiefs keep it on the ground. Road record as a starting quarterback since coming over to the Chiefs in 2013. Smith's pass. Smith on 3rd and 11. Taking a shot far side again.
On Alex Smith.
Now keep in mind, this Chiefs offense that really struggled through the first 3+ quarters last week. They only had 10 points and 176 total yards before they turned it around, hitting DeAndre Hopkins for the 27-yard touchdown, and that has been our lone score of this opening quarter. Lamar Miller. Osweiler on 2nd and 10 under center. Quick 3rd round. Had 1 catch in his debut last week. On 3rd and 7, Osweiler wrapped up in.
Didn't get it done.
Johnson selected to his 4th Pro Bowl last season. Successful return from that devastating Achilles tear that he sustained early in 2014. This is Tyreek Hill. He is a long setback on 1st and 10. Smith fakes the handoff. Near side of the field and nearly from behind win against the Chargers last week. Smith on 2nd and 10. Underneath, this is West. Third and 8. Smith, Watt, J.J. Watt. That brings us to the end of the first. You're watching the NFL on CBS. Making this a longer kick than they had hoped. This one is on target, has plenty of leg, and
That happened, as you said, 8 weeks ago.
long kick. Fielded again by the rookie Irvin. It was a 1st-team selection last season. Osweiler back onto the field. Play action on 1st and 10. We're up 21-3 driving. Tyrell Williams, what could have been a touchdown to put the game out of reach. And Park. Osweiler on 3rd and 6. Here come the Chiefs on the blitz. Texans able to pick it. Play there. You rarely see that kind of outburst from Hopkins, as the Texans suffer their 3rd consecutive. Now, if you are still thinking of Christmas gifts for me, Solomon. Smith has missed on 6 of his last 7 attempts. On 2nd and 10, Spencer Ware making a first guy miss. He's still going inside Texans territory on 1st and 10. Smith. Pump faked initially, finds the rookie Hill. Taken on tackler. Lost Jamal Charles. But it has been the exact opposite. This is West. Nice little compliment. Shift.
Holding, offense, number 73. 10-yard penalty, and repeat, 2nd down.
How about that movement?
And some pre-snap movement. Second and 19. Smith, plenty of time to throw. Off the field, it's caught. That's the tight end, Demetrius Harris. Ball comes loose. And the Texans recover inside the 10. Here, though, he had it, and that is a fumble. But they will go upstairs and take a look.
Had fallen to the ground. See, watch that back punch right there. Now, ball's out before he ever hit the ground. He had the catch.
The ruling of the receiver going to the ground and lost the ball upon contact creates an incomplete pass. Therefore, it will be Kansas City's ball, 3rd down and 19 on the 47-yard line.
We see one of these that really puts that rule to the test, as we have seen every wrinkle of that. And that punt by Colquitt nearly blocked. Irvin signal. Alfred Blue, long setback in motion, takes the handoff from Osweiler. And wound up at Arizona State. 4 years as Peyton's understudy in Denver. And finally a chance.
3-point land, that tells you what a really good athlete he is.
Flathead Braves.
Did really well in he has that big time off.
Here he goes on 2nd and 6 underneath. Pretty good start for him so far. Up 7-3 here. There's now
Ryan Griffin Anderson getting a shot as well.
on 2nd and 3.
And 3rd short.
Texans were 8 of 8 on 3rd and less than 4 last. Osweiler from the gun. Over the middle, it's caught. Osweiler on 1st and 10. Here come the Chiefs on a blitz. Osweiler gets rid of it quickly.
Couple of drives there on the move.
Here he is on 2nd and 5. Off the far side of the field, he's got Fuller, who makes an incredible catch, but he just runs out of real estate.
Taunting, number 22 on the defense.
Josh Norman in that Giants-Carolina game. Is Houston going deep into the playbook here? This is Braxton Miller. He's the former quarterback at Ohio State. And former 2-time conference player of the year at that position. Quick strike. Osweiler. 13th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Osweiler under heavy pressure. Going end zone. Hopkins, was he in? Incomplete.
Survived the fall to the ground. The ball can't move. He does have the knees down. He's got possession. But see, he's in the chalk. He's in the chalk just as he makes that catch.
After review, the ruling on the field of an incomplete pass stands. It is an incomplete pass.
That it wasn't a catch? Are you really certain that he had it before he hits the chalk? Did he complete the catch process before hitting that white out of bounds marker? And I think had they had clear visual evidence, it maybe would have been enough to overturn.
Dean Blandino, the NFL's head of officials, telling me via text that was too close to change by the time
it passed, and there was no evidence, no visual evidence that made it clear that you could overturn it.
So here is Niall Davis from his own end zone, crosses.
They are used to overcoming adversity and still finding a way to win games.
A delayed handoff to Ware. This is a Chiefs
ends at the end of the regular season 1 year ago.
On 2nd and 8, this is Ware. It's 3rd and 3. From the 30, Smith from the gun over the middle. It's caught. That's Kelsey leapfrogging a defender. First, Kelsey, a first-time Pro Bowler last season. Quick sling from Smith. Finally able to connect with Mack. And the Chiefs both 1-0. This is Spencer Ware. Football comes loose, and another Kansas City turnover. Kareem making Kevin Johnson on the recovery, and he's still going. Johnson with daylight. Inside the 20, and finally brought down at the Kansas City 15.
Going to do something with it. There you see the left hand of Demps, number 27.
What a play for him. And this Houston defense, so 3 Kansas City turnovers. 2nd and 8. This is Miller inside the 10. Miller. Osweiler. Pressure coming. Officially a 24-yard attempt. So very similar issues that they're having with an offense that just looks awfully ragged today. This is Niall Davis from his own end zone. So the Chiefs with 1 timeout in their back pocket on 1st and 10. This is Smith from the gun on 2nd and 6. Here they come again. Smith very mobile. Clowney giving chase.
Holding offense number 72.
But it's 2nd and 16. Quick strike from Smith. He goes underneath on the play. This is Laurent Duvernay-Tardif out with a high ankle sprain. On 3rd and 12, this is Charcandrick West making guys miss. West breaking free. As he starts to ready himself on the sideline. Smith on 1st and 10. No timeouts left. Fires over the middle through the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year 3 of the last 4 seasons. Down to 21 seconds. Smith under pressure, sacked again. Football comes loose. What's the call here? Are starting to drive inside Chiefs territory. Down to 13 seconds. Houston out of timeouts. Will they take a couple of shots here? Back in November of 2011. Osweiler on 2nd and 10 has time. Steps into another throw. bringing a return man. That's the rookie Tyreek Hill, standing right underneath the goalpost. This kick off the upright and no good on the first of his 3 attempts today. End of the first half with your score: Houston 13, Kansas City 3. We'll be back with the Verizon halftime report after this. You're watching the NFL on CBS. In franchise history, and their biggest comeback win in the 56-year history of the franchise last week, as Tyreek Hill, one of the best field position starts to a drive for Kansas City today.
Trying to make some plays here in the first half. You can't blame him for doing that.
Just had to do it in the face of a lot of pressure. J.J. Watt coming down. Quick handoff to Ware, and that's Houston on CBS and NFL Network. Here's Dustin Colquitt, longtime punter. And another Tennessee Volunteer. Urban backpedaling. He is going to play it. Up 10 on the Chiefs. Early stages, third quarter. And the win here over the Bears. Here's Miller again on 2nd and 9. Is Houston up 10 at home? This has been a very lethargic crowd to this point. Here is Osweiler on 3rd and 6 over the middle. It's caught down a little bit when the offense is on the field, but it's been quiet today for the most part. Here's Miller again showing that dynamic running ability. Cross behind the line of scrimmage.
Holding, offense, number 79.
Have too many plays in the book from 1st and 20. Osweiler, hand off to Miller. From their own 24. Osweiler fires over the middle, and boy, that one broken up by Marcus Peters.
Trying too much here. He already picked off Brock Osweiler in the first quarter. You can see he had that one, but DeAndre Hopkins, what a strong right hand of Hopkins to get that ball out. That ball had...
So 3rd and 17, Griffin the tight end in motion. Keep it on the ground, just try to pick up some positive yardage here. 4th season here in Houston, spending his first 9 seasons in Oakland. This is Hill. Gonna play it, dances across the 35 and
The return of the kick, illegal block in the back. Number 88 on the receiving team.
Only 3 points and 136 yards of total offense. Trying to get on the board. Smith all day to throw. Everyone's covered. Smith finally takes a shot off the field in 10.
He must have hurt his finger knocking that ball down.
Play clock down to 1. Smith under pressure, sacked again. 3rd and 18. Smith over the middle. This is Hill. Making guys miss. Finally wrapped up. 1/2 plus complete. This has been a very impressive Texans defense till this point. Irvin's going to play it.
They there had been drafted by the 49ers.
Osweiler so far 175 yards passing, and his receiver has a hamstring injury and will not return. So the news not good on Miller. Osweiler trying to take a shot.
One's in this lead.
Where does he go here on 3rd and 8? Osweiler going backwards. Incredible number. Shane Leckler on to punt. And this is Hill from inside his own 15. Look at Hill. Like a video game when he's on the field. A year. Alex Smith and the Chiefs offense onto the field. Just 130 yards of total offense till this point. Getting a few right here with Spencer Ware. Another flat.
Holding, offense, number 87.
1st and 17 after the penalty. Smith over the middle, incomplete. Smith on 2nd and 17. Low pass is.
It's not the case here today.
Chiefs have struggled on 3rd down as well. You saw the number, 2nd. 2 of Dustin Colquitt has been a busy man here as we played late in this 3rd quarter. Irvin will play it. One of the reasons why Watt such a popular performer in Houston. On 1st and 10, Osweiler throws a dart. Hopkins breaking free. All the way down to the Kansas City 36. Receiving last week. You see what he's done so far here at over 80. And that pass is broken up and intercepted. intercepted. It's Marcus Peters again.
This is the guy that tied for the league last year with 8. Hopkins tried to get...
Excellent starting field position. Here's Alex Smith running the option. Little pitch play to West. Big play on first down all the way down to the Houstoners, as we told you, tied for the league lead a season ago with 8 picks. Already building on that number for his career here.
Show that mental toughness to hang in there.
Quick pass to Macklin on 2nd and 11, but one of the reasons why they got to 9-7 in that postseason berth. Smith, far side, it is caught. That's Wilson. We'll try it at the other end of the field. End of the third on CBS.
If it were
43-yard field goal attempt by Cairo Santos. This one on target in that postseason game. Right now up 7. And that kick out of bounds just but they've told Kansas City's very good special teams coach pacing that sideline. This is Miller.
With Pittsburgh was the other.
Texans keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Miller spinning his way to a first down run. Miller over 50 yards on the ground. On 1st and 10, Miller ducks his shoulder, gets inside. A delayed handoff to Miller. A game with so much importance for both of these teams early in the season. Osweiler of 10 from the 33. Miller on the ground. Simon, you
Talent around him.
Osweiler again has time, and this is Fuller. Fedorowicz in motion. This is Miller again. Fuller over the 100-yard mark with 4 catches from Osweiler.
Your offense.
Osweiler on 3rd and 5. That pass incomplete.
Holding, offense, number 74.
Snap, good hold, and Novak is good. And right now their confidence level very low offensively. Here's Tyreek Hill, going to play it from right around his own end zone. Makes the initial guy miss, as he has been doing for the first couple of weeks. Kick into high gear, down 10 with 9 and change left in this 4th quarter. Alex Smith on first down, has his man, it's Ware. Biggest completion of the day for Smith. On 1st and 10, dangerously. 2nd and 10. Smith's pass broken up, 10. Smith has time and finds Macklin.
You see, he's got some room to operate in the passing game.
Smith on 1st and 10, off target. 2nd and 10. Smith has time. Gonna run it and quickly biggest play of the day for the Chiefs. Smith escapes the sack, stumbling away. Simon giving chase, and it's incomplete. This time from 35 yards out to try to cut it to 7. Good snap, good hold, and Santos is good.
In the passing game, as we saw 1 week ago.
Brock Osweiler back onto the field. They begin from their own 25. This is Lamar Saugazzi, 2nd season here as the Texans offensive coordinator. Play action from Osweiler on 2nd and 7. There is Miller on first down trying to find the edge. So interesting game there coming down the stretch. We'll keep you posted on that one between Miami and New England. Miller. C.J. Fedorowicz in motion. That clock continues to run now inside of 5 minutes left. 6th play of the drive. 2nd and 6. Here. With the Chiefs down 7. Quick snap, quick throw. This is Grimes. First down and more. You rarely see Derek Johnson, their all-time leading tackler, out of position on 1st and 10. 3:58 to play. This is 2nd and 6. Alfred Blue. Can they get a stop here on 3rd and 7? Osweiler has time. Marker comes in behind the line of scrimmage. That pass into the hands of Peters. He's out of bounds.
Illegal use of the hands, hands of the face, offense number 71.
3rd and 17 after the penalty. Osweiler surveys the defense over the middle. Hopkins has it. Boyle range.
Take a look at this. Ah, yeah, that knee did go down. Great.
McNoll back on to attempt. Field goal. This is a low kick, and it is good.
I'm not so sure. This is a knuckleball, Spiro. Look at that.
Wow. Such a tough way to end what was just a remarkable turnaround last year. Able to get to 9-7 after that sub-500 start over the first half of the season. This is Tyreek Hill up the sideline. Hill will score. There is a flag back at the 35 of the Chiefs.
The return of the kick, holding, receiving team.
In a wild card game. So Alex Smith down 10, brings the offense back onto the field. 1st and 10.
Fourth catch, actually, but not that huge breakout game like we've seen in the previous 2.
Smith on set. Alex Smith has thrown for only $125 today. Up the middle, this is Spencer Ware on the catch. Their franchise best regular season winning streak. Smith under pressure again, sidesteps the sack and finds Kelsey.
And still get off the pass.
Where does Smith go here? Delivering far side, finds Matt.
Who's in man-to-man one-on-one cover.
Smith over the middle, incomplete, and a late flag.
Pass interference, defense number 25.
Crossing the middle of the field, and watch the hook around the waist of Macklin.
Smith near side. Matt. 1st and 10 from the 15. Here come the Texans. Smith going end zone. Kelsey trying to make a one-handed touchdown catch for a second straight week. 2nd and 10. And this one looked at J.J. Watt with a couple of sacks. Got him to jump early. More flags coming in. Penalty today on Eric Fisher alone. 2nd and 25. Macklin on the catch. 3rd and 7. Smith, wobbly pass, incomplete. Santos hitting from 54, 43, and 35 earlier. And this one is good from 30, so he's trying to get the football back to Alex Smith. That one did not have the bounce he was looking for. Solomon, it wasn't pretty, but when you look at how good this defense is, how good they were last.
You know, Whitney merciless. They just have so many really good, fundamentally sound football players who are tough.
First loss in a regular season game since week 6 of last season. Special thanks to our crew, Jonathan Siegel, Andy Goldberg, Alana Campbell, Scott Martin, Russ DeLynn, and our spotter, Rich Gainer. Stay tuned for the NFL Today update. We send you to JB in New York on CBS.